Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon Slaughter, and here we do yoga. We talk about life. We focus on personal growth. And today is full locust. Some people call it full locust. I just kind of call it locust. It's definitely not half locust, but the back strengthening posture rising up. Some people call it Superman. That's what we're going to do today. 25-minute class that revolves around that pose to understand it better and to give your brain some knowledge about full locust salabhasana. So please go ahead, roll out your mat, and I will roll the intro screen. Thank you all for being here. So the low back is a real sensitive area for lots of people. So we are going to get warmed up nice and easy, just beginning with some breath. So go ahead, close your eyes and inhale through the nose. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale. Just keeping with your breath, full, steady, and calm. Just forgetting about your day, forgetting about anything that you have in front of you, behind you, whatever it is, and just relaxing for a bit. Setting your intention for your class, something uplifting, motivating, whatever you like. Once you have your intention, go ahead, sealing it. 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through the nose, inhale, 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 and exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, inhale, 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 hold, and exhale out the mouth. Once more, inhale, inhale, big inhale, hold, hold, and sigh. Excellent work. Open up your eyes. Go ahead and swing your legs on out into your staff pose. So legs come out and just kind of putting a little bend in our knees here because we want to get into that low back a little bit. So inhale, lengthen, lengthen, grow. Exhale, hinge. Grabbing for shins, ankles, feet, wherever you like. Roll your shoulders back just a little bit. Eye gaze forward. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, help you hinge. Maybe you're rocking back and forth here, just briefly kind of finding those sits bones wherever they may be. And release. Shake it out just a little bit. Identify that left heel. Go ahead and bring it on up and in. Base of that seated forehead to knee. But we're going to turn our shoulders for that revolved forehead to knee. So kind of trying to line up your sternum with this knee here. Turning. And then right hand comes down and grabs on your ankle. Or you can lay it on the inside of this leg, whichever one you like. Bring that hand on up. And this hand could just hang out up here, waving. Bring it behind your head or wherever you wish. If you can keep your shoulders square, you can definitely bring that hand all the way over to that foot. But either way, we're focusing on that lengthening out of this hip, low back area on our inhales. And our exhales, we tilt. And come on back. Squaring your shoulders with the front. Go ahead and pick up this leg and then cross that foot over, hugging that knee in. So right elbow hugs that leg in. Left hand around behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, gentle twist. Still getting warmed up here, so we don't need to push things too far. Just being conscious of where you are. And come on back. Go ahead and release that leg. Brief staff pose. Shake it out. Okay, put a bend in your knees once more. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tilt, come on down. Couple breaths. Finding those sits bones. Your forward fold, your Paschimottanasana. Just breathe. Enjoying the pose. And release. Okay, right foot this time comes on in, squaring up those shoulders, turning to the right. Left hand comes down, left leg or on the inside of that calf. Right hand up overhead. And again, inhales create space. Exhales help you tilt. And come on back. Picking up this leg, cross it on over. Left elbow hugs that knee in. And inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, twist. Gently coming on back. Go ahead and bob your knees, shake it out. One more Paschimottanasana. Bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Working with that breath, helping to relax that low back. And release. Come on back. Very good. Swing your legs on around, coming into that tabletop. Few cat-cows to warm up that spine, that low back. So finding yourself in your tabletop, shoulders above your wrists, knees directly beneath your hips. And then inhale, look up, eye gaze, lifts coming into your cow. Exhale, cat, push the earth away from you. Inhale, look up, eye gaze, lifts. Exhale, cat, round your spine, belly comes in. Keep going. Inhales, cow. Exhale, cat. Find yourself in that neutral spine. And then walk your hands out just a little bit. And downward, facing dog. Pedal it out. Waking up all of those muscle groups, calves, hamstrings, back, shoulders. That first down dog kind of gets into lots of areas, so taking your time. My calves are always the tightest thing, probably from running. All right, left leg, brief three-legged, bring it through, base of your lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead. Full crescent lunge, breathe. Very good. Hands come on down. Hold them here. So part of that low back strengthening is raising that back leg into standing splits. So definitely isolates those low back muscles. So lift it up just maybe halfway. Maybe you can come higher, wherever it is. Set it down. Inhale, lengthen. Lengthen your spine. Half lift, hold. Exhale, fold. Very good. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Very gentle back bend. Let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Come on down. Fingertips on the mat. Left leg comes back, and then lower down to that back knee and untuck your toes. Hands come up onto your knee. So sink into your hips and roll your shoulders back, kind of getting in that psoas a little bit, adding a little bit of a back bend. Heart shines, eye gaze lifts. Come back to neutral. Both hands on the mat, tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. All right, right leg, brief three-legged, bring it through, base of your lunge, and then hands come up overhead, full crescent lunge, breathe. Inhales, create space. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Stay with it. Hands come all the way down. Okay, strong low back. Briefly lift that leg, set it down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen that spine. Exhale, fold. Come on down. Fingertips on the mat. And chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Squeeze your glutes, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive, coming all the way down. Forward fold. Fingertips on the mat, and take that right leg now. Bring it on back. Lower down to your back knee. Untuck your toes. Hands on that knee. Roll your shoulders back, sinking into your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Eye gaze lifts, adding just a slight back bend here. Working with your breath. Come on back. Hands on the mat. Tuck your back toes. Down dog. Weight shifts forward into your plank, lowering onto your knees, heels to your glutes. Roll your shoulders back. Arms stay glued in at your side body. Lower partway out. Push it back up, and then lower all the way down. Feet come down, and then raise on up, upward facing dog, and lower all the way down to the mat. Okay, so bring your hands beside you. Laying on down, adding a quick salabhasana here, our locust pose to our flow. So roll your shoulders back, lifting your legs off, lifting your torso off. Breathe. And release. Hands beside you. Tuck those toes, pushing it back into a child's pose. From child's pose, weight shifts forward into brief tabletop, downward facing dog. Excellent work. Walking hands to feet, feet to hands for forward fold. We inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, back bend. Hands by your sides. Shake it out. Okay, brief crescent moons, and then back bend, forward bend, kind of getting into that whole side body. So especially targeting that forward bend, back bend area, because we want that, focusing on that area, kind of waking it up to prepare for those Salabhasana is our full locust. Bringing your hands up overhead. Interlace your fingers, pointer fingers come out. Inhale, grow through your torso. Exhale, hinging to the left. Brief crescent moon. Hold, breathe. And coming back to neutral. Very good. All right. Next side. Inhale, grow, expand through your torso. And exhale, tilting to the right this time. And come back. Release your hands. Shake it out. All right. Back bend. So fingertips pointed up on that low back, or making fists, bringing them in at your low back, whichever one you like. Roll your shoulders back, feet together, eye gaze lifts, breathe. Just staying here, being comfortable in this vulnerable position before we come back even farther. Okay, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt back a little bit. Stay with it. Coming on back. Release. Not staying too long in that back bend. All right. Next posture, Padahastasana, hands to feet pose. So separating your feet just a little bit. Go ahead and fold on down. And you can take those peace sign fingers, wrapping them around those toes if you wish. Or you can slide your palms all the way underneath those feet, whichever one you like. And relax your head, neck, and shoulders. And breathe. Inhales help to lengthen. Exhales help you hinge. Staying with it, staying here. Maybe those arms come out into that nice diamond shape. And release your hands, heel toe those feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Fingertips on the mat. Come all the way back. Downward facing dog. Weight shifts forward into that plank. Come down to your knees. Modified Chaturanga. You lower part way out. You push back up. Lower all the way down. Roll your shoulders back. Eye gaze lifts. Coming up to up dog. From down dog. Lower all the way back down. To the mat. Hands come down along beside you, chin on the mat, and roll your shoulders back, lifting that torso off, lifting your legs off, engage those glutes just a little bit. And release back down from your locust pose. Just take a couple breaths. One more. So shoulders roll back and go ahead. Inhale, raise up. Stay with it. Don't hold your breath. Tiny sips of air here. Release. Soften. Bring those feet together. Palms by your side here. And push back into your child's pose. Balasana. Relax. Letting that back round. Just breathe. And weight shifts forward into your tabletop. Go ahead, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. All right. Left leg, brief three-legged, bring it through. And hands come up overhead, full crescent lunge. Relax your shoulders. Ground down your back heel, brief warrior two. Hold in your warrior two, strong feet on the mat. Breathe. And windmill your hands all the way down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Okay, right leg, brief three-legged. Bring it through, base of your lunge. And hands come up overhead. Crescent lunge. Very good. Ground down your back heel. Warrior two. So feet strong on the mat. Engage those inner thighs. Eye gaze softly over that front hand. Breathe. And hands come all the way down to the mat. Bring it back. Downward facing dog. Weight shifts forward into that plank. Lower down to your knees. Heels to your glutes. We do that modified Chaturanga by pushing, lowering halfway out. Push back up. Lower all the way down. Raise on up into up dog. And then coming down onto the mat. For that full locust. Relax. Chin on the mat. Take up a couple breaths, just relaxing here. Okay, roll your shoulders back and come on up. Half, or your full locust here. Eye gaze lifts, smile. Engage those muscles in that low back. Raise, lift. And set it on down. Eventually, rolling onto your back for your first Shavasana. Always getting a sip of water anytime you like. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Relax, just breathe. And that low back can get kind of tense and tight with those low back strengthening poses. So simply bringing your knees on up into your chest. And just gently kind of rocking, hugging them back and forth. Maybe some small circles. Something very, very, very slow. Working with that breath. Releasing, relaxing in that low back. Bringing those legs on down, and bring your legs on down. Final Shavasana. Just relax, just breathe. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Listening to the sound of your breath in your Shavasana. Inhaling through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale out the mouth. A couple more. Nice, calm, still Shavasana. Just relaxing. Knowing that intention you set at the beginning of class already happening, moving through into motion. Staying exactly where you are, or if you would like, gently pushing yourself up into a seated position so that we can bow together. Thanking you all so much for being here. I know this is a short class, so incorporating that salabhasana, a little hard, still get a full flow and do it, but definitely going to dive into this on Wednesday, and then Friday we're really going to get into everything. So thank all of you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all those awesome things from my heart to yours. Thank you guys, and namaste.